On the island of Sodor, there's something called a guard engine. The engine stays by the docks and looks over to see what is going on with the bridge to the mainland. Usually, it's just an engine taking a late-night goods train, or Connor and Caitlin coming back from the mainland. But due to recent events, certain engines have been chosen for different nights of the week to do that job. The diesels had a new diesel on their side. However, it wasn't too new to the engines. It was Spam Can. They were keeping a closer eye on him, although he tried to not make his presence visible. The diesel was eyeing the great big gold statue of Thomas, who was shimmering in the midsummer sun. Oh yes, if this plan works out right, I'll be able to take it. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, he muttered to himself. Oh, boss will love this plan. He quietly rolled along, hoping no one had noticed him. Percy had saw D199 talking the entire time. He was hoping he had not seen him. Before it became too obvious that Percy was spying on him, he shunted some trucks so it looked like he hadn't seen anything. P.T. Boomer stood on the side watching the diesel come in, but then there was trouble. The diesel was about to hit the package. Thankfully, P.T. Boomer got in and kicked it out of the way. However, D199 couldn't brake. He knocked over P.T. Boomer. Sorry about that, boss. Who is he? Who is he? I don't know. Who are you? I don't know. Who are you? Listen, you two morons, said P.T. Boomer. This is D199. He says he's been to the railway before, and I think he might be trustworthy. Now, if you don't mind, you two have to work together, so please try to get along. What is this now? We have to get along? Never heard of that before. Listen, I have a plan. And what was in that box anyway? Dynamite, but we're not going to get into that right now, okay? Tell me your plan. Well, my plan is that we simply take that big gold statue and take it for ourselves. Oh, the one, the little western branch line? Oh, yes. So what is your proposal then? So we go onto the turntable. We simply, well, you see, we'll need more than just a diesel. We'll need a diesel and a road vehicle. Did you hear that, George? Not doing it. Whatever. George, you're going to have to do it, otherwise I'll kick you out of this business. Fine. Anyway, so first we attach a chain to me so I can simply get it off that platform. Then I pull it just as far as I can on the turntable, and then George takes it and rolls it up onto the rails, and then we take it. Perfect plan. Oh, this will work out quite well. Aren't you even gonna say? Oh, never mind. Percy was just about to go to Teignmouth Harbor with some stone cars when he was interrupted. It was Duck. Percy, have you heard? About what? That the diesel, D1999. Spam Can, you know him. Yeah, what about him? He's trying. I overheard him talking. He said that they were going to get that big gold statue of Thomas up there. Well, that's certainly not allowed. Yes, I know it's not. Listen, Duck, I have an idea. And he whispered his plan. Yes, I am at guard on the docks tonight. Wonderful, Duck, said Percy. All right, we'll carry out our plan this evening. Yes, Percy. And they both went away. Oh, watch what you're going, Percy. Simply unacceptable for those little engines. Is that? Oh, come on. They couldn't give me a break for one day. Really? And of course, he absolutely must carry out this plan now. Why did I ever agree to be a part of it? Oh dear. I'm going to fall asleep in the siding and say I never heard of this plan. Unfortunately, James fell asleep for more than expected. James slept for, well, enough time for D199 and George to carry out their plan. They went through the whole plan and James didn't even notice. Percy waited for James to come, and then Duck would confront them. He had to tell Duck. It was getting late now, and he didn't know what happened to James. Percy came rushing in. Duck, I have to go and find out what's happening with James. He's taking too long. And if anything did happen, and they already came, and they're coming now, I want you to be able to stop them. Do you get me? Yes, Percy, I do. Now do that while I go off and will chase them, I guess. When Percy arrived, he noticed that the statue wasn't there, but he did see a sleeping James, who was not sleeping for long. James, you idiot! What the fuck? They got the statue. You're supposed to actually help in this. I never agreed to help with anything. Oh yeah, and I didn't agree with you to give you to tell Saddam had to give you a new coat of paint if this plan worked. Oh, I'm so sorry, Percy. James, come here for a minute, okay? Just come. Listen, James, I'm gonna need you to stay up here for a second. I gotta get something. All right. I look wonderful on this viaduct. Ah! What are you doing? Ah! So, how are you feeling? What does it look like, Percy? You look okay. Help! Help! What? It's Ted. Sorry, Percy, I have to go. What? Oh, ow. Percy's driver leaped out of the cab. All right, so tell me what this guy looked like. A decent-sized guy. T-shirt, shorts. That's all I remember. Yeah. All right, here you go. Charlie Brown did not rob me at gunpoint. Wait, it was gunpoint? Oh, let me write that down too. Forget it! No, Ted, you cannot forget that someone robbed you at freaking gunpoint. Stupid idiot. Damn it, Ted. I'm an engine driver, not a sketch artist. It was one of P.T. Boomer's henchmen that robbed him at gunpoint. And he, in fact, did not look anything like Charlie Brown, which just goes to say, never tell an engine driver to sketch out who robbed you at gunpoint. Anyway, let's continue with the story. Then the action came. D199 came rushing through with the statue. Duck was quick to follow. Unfortunately, he had backup. Duck made him uncouple, but then he shouted, "Get it, Sid! On it, Spam! That's not my name!" Duck gave him a large bump so he would shut up. But what ended up happening is that he had sunk into the ocean. Thankfully, he floated, but his engine was out. He floated right through the lighthouse. Ah! There's something on the bottom of me! Ah!